here. What you want me to do? Sitting here and not listen to no music?
If I'm here or not, it's my rules, my radio, my store, my music. You know I don't listen to this shit. Can you understand? Can you even understand this shit?
It's for my ears. Yes, I understand it.
You can understand that bullshit, but you can't understand what I tell you not to. Yeah. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. You hear that? Hear that? That's music. That's singing. That's beauty and singing. The other shit's just talking. That's it.
In this bitch, you know what I'm about. Chasing paper while these other niggas chasing clout. We 88 with this music cause it's been a drought. Speaking ill on the guard, I make you wash your mouth. 06, I was low-key down south. That was back when my pops kicked me out the house. Young and dumb, full of cum, look what I've become. Fourth field where I'm from, but I rep my son. I'm a rebel with a cause, peace to all the gods, from CEOs to those behind bars, dealing with the odds. I self-lord and master, I don't need a squad. Keep whack niggas on pause, they don't deserve the nod. It's that blue pill, niggas certified hard. Bitch pressing 300 while you want a yard. I'm from that era of niggas talking that firepower. Inside that Eddie Bowers, you get your ass devoured. Niggas win ghosts before power. This feels like a fresh pair of 996s. Chillin' at Haynes Point with the missus. Green Pathfinder with the ski rack vicious. And Andre's twice a week like it's no one's business. Don't get it twisted, I've been ill. The flow kill it will. Plus I like my women thick like Jill. I'm talking full course meal. Oh my, how does it feel? I'm back in my zone. Disrespect the throne and get stoned. In the darkness when we roam, cause we shining like chrome. It's that homegrown, on its own, can never be cloned. Semi-automatic, putting static straight to your dome.
Alabama's.
Baby, I'll climb just one more hill to see if, baby, I'll climb just one more hill to see if You even made me cry, yeah. And sorry just ain't good enough. Baby, not this time. No, no, no. Well, my mama used to say there would come a day when the truth can no longer be denied. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, you will die.
Out the cabana shooting 2 Uzis on some movie shit. Who we hit? Work tilapia. You ever had butterflies until we're locked up? My nigga back the whole Ramadan. He fucked the mosque up. 30 days worth of praise. Went to sleep late, got an early grave. Only met my plug twice, but I get them shits every time. Met Gala, I rock a heavy shine. Mine's gon' collect the Hebrews. He on the cat reading Hebrews. I'm in my cell eating seafood. Big Gate tryna Hermes dishes. Pistol whip the nigga left his whole head twisted. Pistol the finest grape, life is great. If they kick down the door, hit the fire shit. Wait, you done heard dope before. But this that new batch. With the one time I get 4 more. Cop me a new Mac.
1 2 1 2.
Yeah. All right, introduce yourself, man.
Alright, man. You know, my name is I go by the name of DC Native. You can call me Native. A lot of my friends call me Miles. That's my birth name, you know. Born and raised in DC, you know, from Northeast. Went to high school out in Maryland. Went to Omega for audio engineering for a couple of years, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's pretty much my background, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna get all into, you know, I came up under one of the illest crews in the city too, man. I was part of Freestyle Union as a teenager too.
Really?
Yeah. For sure. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother conversation. But I came up in the 90s. I was a teenager in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we was in here talking about all that golden era.
Yeah.
All that, you know, all the golden era shit. That's what I grew up on. You know what I mean? And that's my DNA.
Let's talk about this beat tape.
All day. So I named this my very first beat tape ever, very first beat tape. I got back into making beats again after taking about a good, I want to say like a good almost a 10-year hiatus. You know what I mean? A 10-year hiatus, just going through regular life stuff, and through some little situations I was in, I got creative again, and got to digging records, got to listening to old beats I did, and got inspired, and I picked up Ableton again, and I got rid of all my equipment, so I had to start from scratch, literally start from scratch. So I picked up Ableton again, got back into it, and what you hear is some of the best beats I made within the last year. You know what I mean? And I felt confident enough to make a project. I got a collective with my boy C. Porter. We named Shanika Loren, hip hop collective and group. We do a lot of production together, you know what I'm saying? And my weapon of choice, man, I ended up buying an SP-404 after I copped Ableton. And I got the Push 2 module that I work off of as well. That's my MIDI controller that I work off of. So I do like a hybrid of both. And I named the beat tape Start. You know what I'm saying? I named it Start because it's just the beginning. You know what I mean? So I came up with the name Start, you know. And I made it short on purpose. It's a 23-minute long tape. And it doesn't have, it's not tracked out. So I'm trying to force the listener to listen straight through. And trying to come with a different concept. So, I mean, to be real, I was inspired by Pusha T Project Daytona with the 7-song. You know, I'm seeing how well it's doing in the commercial market with just 7 songs. So that inspired me to start doing shorter EPs instead of going for the long EP.
Right.
And I think that's going to be my motto until I get my feet wet a little bit more and start really producing artists. I think that's going to be my motto, to keep my beat tapes under 25 minutes. Nice short listens, but very impactful and powerful, you know, sonic wise.
I love the joint.
Yeah. And I was inspired too. My boy, he put the battery in my back to dig more into I DJ as well. So my boy was I do these remixing these blends for myself. I do them for myself, but my boy put the battery in my back to start really like, man, you should really put some of your beats behind, you know what I mean? Some of these remixes and see what's up. And I tried it, man, and we loving it, you know what I'm saying? We loving it, and I'm getting a good response from them. So I think that's gonna be a thing of mine too, to kind of highlight my production skills by doing these mashups of vocals and my instrumentals.
Yeah. I don't think enough producers do that.
Yeah.
Like they'll just do straight instrumentals.
Yep, do straight instrumentals. I'm trying to excite the ear. I know we're in a climate with streaming, so I'm trying to excite the ear. So if it's a familiar vocal, maybe they can, they heard, or, and then throw that boom bap sound, that grimy boom bap sound under it. Just kind of trying to bridge the gap. It's gonna get even funkier,
right,
man. I'm thinking about taking some of the trap dudes, throwing them over my shit. Like, it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy.
Did you hear the Gucci Dilla mashup? Gucci
Dilla joint. Ew,
that was crazy.
Ew. So I'm inspired by all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm inspired by the new cats too. You know what I mean? Especially people that's pushing the envelope. Like I said, that Daytona, just the format of it, the 7 songs, it just let me know that I don't have to stay in the confines of long LPs and all that. So,
who's your top 5 SP-404 users?
Good question.
Producers.
Right now, Cat Obliv. Coincidentally, he from VA. You know what I'm saying? The cat Obliv.
Richmond in the building.
Richmond in the building. Cat Obliv. Knowledge. For sure. Knowledge, huge inspiration. Swarvy. This dude named Swarvy. Cat Mind Design.
I never heard of him.
Mind Design out LA. Mind Design. He do a lot of work with Knowledge and all that. Ill. There's something in the water out LA. I don't know what's out LA, but it's something in the water. I don't know if it's I don't know what's in Malibu. I don't know if it's the trees, the good weed, or something out LA. Cause that shit crazy. That shit crazy. And this cat named Raj G.
Yes.
Ew.
I have the same members of your top 5, except I have DiBiase in there too.
And okay, let me take Suave out. let me take Suave out and throw DiBiase in there. You know what I'm saying? Suave at close 6. Yeah, let me flip it. Let me put DiBiase in there too. He's a huge influence. Huge influence on me right now. I like his choice of samples. He the first cat that I listened to. And Twami too. Twami. I like Twami. Tuamie. Twami. I don't know where he from. As a matter of fact, I think he from VA. He from VA too. Cat Twami. Knife Wonder work with him a lot. He be working with Soul Council cats a lot. You know what I'm saying? Cat Twami. But he's a huge inspiration because those are the first 2 cats that I heard sampling neo soul and shit from the 90s. Like and like flipping it in a crazy way. Like I heard DiBiase on that Baker's Dozen joint, how he flipped this Soon As I Get Home joint. He flipped the Faith Evans Soon As I Get Home and put that shit on some boom bap. I was done after that. I was like, all right.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
On what project?
Yeah, it's on the Baker's Dozen joint. On the Baker's Dozen joint, he flipped As Soon As I Get Home. Slim, that shit is crazy. Then he did a flip on the Anita Baker. So you know what I mean. Then Twami, he flipped the Clock Sisters. I was like, okay, I don't gotta be just in the realm of getting shit from the 70s and the 60s and all that. So
right.
I be in my bag off the sampling, but it don't be typical at all. I did a couple of vocal chops on this joint. I took a Jasmine Sullivan joint. The first track that I played, the Jasmine Sullivan joint, straight off of just instrumental. That's her singing Around Midnight on YouTube. And I just took the vocals and just chopped it, you know what I'm saying? So I got a thing, my boy always tell me, like, I got a thing with vocals. Like I got a thing with vocals. Like I'm heavy into vocals. I listen to singers probably more than I listen to rappers. And I think that's gonna be a big plus for me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Structure wise, not to always cater to rappers, so musically.
Yeah, you definitely got it, brother.
Yeah. No question.
Plug the project. Let us know where we can get it.
Hit me up on Bandcamp, ADC Native at Bandcamp.com. I only got 1 beat tape on it right now. I got more coming soon. We working extremely hard. You also can look out for my man C Porter project on C. Porter. It's C. Porter, right? Yeah. C. Porter at Bandcamp. You know, and when you look me up, just type in ADC Native, like one word. I should pop up. And I got some stuff on SoundCloud as well, just some individual beats and all that. But I'm revamping my SoundCloud, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I ain't gonna put the SoundCloud out there just yet. And then I'm throwing the beat tape on YouTube the beginning of this week too. So I had the whole joint on YouTube too.
So do me a favor. The next time you come here, can we flip one of them records?
All day. All day.
I got the record player.
Any of them joints. We can flip them. Any of them joints.
All right.
Any of them joints. I'm gonna come up here with some drums and we can get busy.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying?
You
I
too.
appreciate that.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I appreciate that. And yeah, be looking out for the Shanika Loren project as well. Any inquiries, just hit us up, shanikaloren@gmail.com. And we on IG as well, Shanika Loren on IG. You know what I mean? C Porter, DC Native, you know.
That's what's
In
up.
the building.
Hey, thank you for stopping by, bro.
No question. Appreciate it.
All right.
All right.